Hi there, I'm Aaron with Leadferno, the conversion platform to help you close more leads faster, powered by text messaging. This video is about custom fields, the ability to customize and personalize your contact data. We created custom fields to help you collect, customize, and act on customer data that matters most to your business. Now your contact records can include up to 5 custom fields in addition to our standard name, SMS, email, and address. Address including street, city, state, and zip code. How you utilize these fields is up to you, but here are some different field label ideas for how it'll display in your contact records. This could be customer notes, customer ID, event date, service type, their last service date, order number, a loyalty status, budget, or preferences. These are just a few of the ideas on information that might help you best communicate, service, and complete workflows with your prospects and customers. The field types that you can select to create your custom fields consist of 6 different types. These allow standardization of both the entering, storing, and display of that information. And many of these have specific and simple entry methods based on what they are. So the date selector field type gives you a day picker where you use a calendar to select what that date is. The address field has autocomplete on it. So once you start typing the first few characters of the address, it'll show you matches that are available, saving you valuable keystrokes. Multi-select, drop-downs, single-line text, paragraph. Again, you can use any number of field types however you want. So out of your 5 custom fields, if you wanted all 5 to be a single text line, you can. You wanted 3 to be a date selector and 2 to be a single text line, you can. You decide how to mix and match the field types. To be able to understand and add this information to your contacts table, you have the availability to do so. So in this example, we have added both the customer ID and the last service columns that we can view when looking at our customer contacts table. You're also able to do field mapping. This feature is a great time saver that allows you to connect your lead forms to your custom fields, so that when someone completes a form that might be on your contact page or a landing page and you capture an address, you can automatically connect that to the address of their contact card within that custom field, or maybe a customer ID. Managing custom fields is easy. You set them up in your web application. So first you click on contacts when in the web app, and then go over to the upper right to the gear icon. Once you select that, you're then on the contacts page where you can set up to 5 custom contacts by choosing what each field type is. Either click the Add Custom Field or start dragging and dropping your field types from the right over to the left to get started. Now, let's jump into the web app and take a look at setting up some custom fields and some of their options. So when I come into the web app, the first thing I'm going to do is select Contacts. Once I select Contacts, I'm then going to go to the gear icon in the upper right. This brings us to setting up our custom fields. To get started, I can either click Add a Custom Field, or I can just drag and drop from my custom field types over on the right side. For this law firm, there's a few things that I want to understand. The first being the type of case that we're taking on. So I'm going to create a field that has a drop down. I'm going to call this case type. My options will be slip and fall cases, car accident, and then I'm going to add another option for dog bite. Next thing I want to know is the event date. When did this specific issue take place? So I'm going to grab the date selector and drag that over. Add event date. And then lastly, internally we assign a case number, which I want to be attached to this customer communication. So I'm going to grab a single line text, drag that over, and add in case number. All right, now I'm going to save my changes. Now, if I want this information to show on my contacts table, here's where I can add to show or unshow that information. So in this case, I'll have the case type, the event, and the case number all showing. So if I go back to my contacts table, now when I scroll right to left, I can see once I enter information for case type, event, date, and case number, it will all show within there as well. Now I can enter in custom field data from the web app or the mobile app. In the web app, all I'm going to do is expand my contact pane over here on the right side. I can also go to the contacts page and click the name or hit the edit pencil to add that information. If I was on the mobile app, I simply just press on the name and that'll bring up the contact screen for you. So in this case, I've been having a conversation with Fred here, and he's already given me some of the information that I need to fill out here. So if I click on my edit pencil for the contact, the case type, we see that he was rear-ended on Highway 70, so we know that this is a car accident. He let us know it took place on the morning of 11/2, so when I click the date field, I now get the date picker, so I can select November 2nd, and then we'll just assign this a case number of 1234 for our example. I then go up to the check mark and hit save. And now all that information is available in the contact record, so anytime I pull up to have a conversation with Fred, I can see exactly what has been discussed or submitted by him. If I go back out to the contacts page, I can now see that information for Fred, car accident, the event date, and his case number. Lastly, let's take a look on how to map fields from your lead form directly into your custom fields in the contact record. So in the web app, navigate to Leadform. Leadform is our solution that allows you to create a form that you can then embed on your contact page, a landing page, anywhere that you want to capture lead or contact information. You're able to drag and drop and build your own form and then add it to the site. In this case for the law firm, I've already created a new case form that's asking for their name, phone, email, comments, a date of when the issue happened, and what type of issue was it. What is the case type with it? So again, we see the same kind of things that I already added to my custom fields. Those need to match up so that we can map that data over. So after creating that field, and I've created my custom fields, I then select field mapping, and now I will see which ones match up, and I can select as well if there's multiples of a field type. So in this case, we only have one date that we're asking for and one custom field that's an event type. I'm just going to click the connect here and turn it to orange, so now it's connected. And then for the case type, since we do have other single lines, we could select others, but our form doesn't have a case number on it. So case type is correct. Click the connection, and now both of these, anytime someone fills out that form, their answer here will automatically populate into their customer contact record. That's a look at custom fields. I invite you to try it out. Again, once you create them, you can drag and drop and change what order you want them to appear in within your contact record pane and screen. So easy to edit, move around, and construct this exactly how you want. Try out custom fields in Leadferno.